Once upon a time, in a bustling ant colony, there lived a group of tiny ants named Andy, Annie, and Alex. They were known as the most adventurous ants in the entire colony. They loved exploring new places and discovering delicious crumbs. But one sunny morning, something extraordinary happened that changed their lives forever. As the three friends were exploring a nearby park, they stumbled upon the biggest and juiciest cookie crumb they had ever seen. It was enormous, as big as their anthill. The problem was, it was stuck under a heavy rock, far too big for any of them to move on their own. Andy, the bravest of the trio, said, "We can't just leave this amazing crumb here. We need to bring it back to our colony." Annie, the clever one, thought for a moment and said, "You're right, Andy, but we can't do it alone. We need the help of our fellow ants." Alex, the strongest of them, nodded in agreement. "Let's go back to our colony and gather our friends. Together we can accomplish anything." So, they hurried back to the colony and began sharing their exciting discovery with the other ants. Soon, ants of all sizes and ages joined together to help retrieve that giant cookie crumb. The little ants organized everyone into teams. Some ants would push from the sides, while others would pull from the front. They all worked together, and the teamwork was incredible. Inch by inch, they managed to lift the heavy rock and free the enormous crumb. As they carried the crumb back to their colony, Andy, Annie, and Alex couldn't help but feel grateful and proud of their fellow ants. They had proven that when ants worked together, they could accomplish the most extraordinary tasks. Back at their colony, they celebrated their success by sharing the enormous cookie crumb with everyone. The joy on their tiny faces was immeasurable. The ants learned a valuable lesson that day. Teamwork makes dreams work. From that day on, the ant colony became even stronger and more united. They faced challenges with confidence, knowing that they could achieve anything by working together. The story of Andy, Annie, and Alex became legendary in the ant world, inspiring generations of ants to come. It reminded them that no task was too big when they joined forces and supported one another. And so, the tiny ants continued to explore, discover, and conquer, knowing that their greatest strength was the power of teamwork. So listeners, the moral of the story is, when we work together as a team, there is no challenge too big to overcome.